Hello Capricorn, this is your life path reading for the first half of March 2021. Now that the shuffle is over, I'm going to line up the card. So first of all, I will read the day when the energy of good luck comes out. I will read what kind of day it will be. So nice to meet you. I'm a spiritual counselor. My name is Jesseline and I'm a psychic medium. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, thank you for coming. Okay, and one more. Okay, so from March 1st to 15, I will read what kind of day it will be. First, I will read your fortunate day. So your first fortunate day is on the 6th. This is the Queen of Swords. So a card that shows honesty and kindness. You will have a strong will that will not be swept away. Especially on the job site, it's a very good suggestion. You will be able to work hard by fully demonstrating your strength. Make accurate and wise decisions. You're smart and you think you can come up with good ideas. With a response, you will be able to work amazingly around you. So communication skills are improving, so it's also suitable for negotiations. However, for those who get in the way of work, who are sloppy and discuss growth, there is likely to be occasions when you get cold or scold. So you should evaluate it, but don't buy unnecessary antipathy. Okay, so let's move on to your next fortunate day. So your next fortunate day is on the 14th, the Judgment. Okay. If you are in a hurry this time, this situation is an implication of a major transformation in the future. What you prepared for, what you preferred to fail, was miraculously successful. You was about to give up because you couldn't do it. But you got a marriage for success. It's a different from the situation so far. You will be blessed with a chance to reaffirm your charm and ability. Also, regardless of these things, if you say, I want to be this kind of myself, or I want to do this kind of thing. If you have a dream or hope, say it and pray strongly. These strong beliefs will attract a lot of luck. Okay, so that's all for your fortunate day. So now I will see the rest of the day. So the first rest of the day is on the 1st. So this is the Ace of Swords and it's reverse. On this day, just thinking about profits. There may be a conflict with those around you. There's also the possibility that reason will fly and become hysterical. Are you willing to take any steps to achieve your goals? Originally, this card has great power to open up the future. But when you look the other way around it, it turns into sharp nails that hurts people's heart. So anything that hurts someone will come back to you. Don't force yourself to push your opinion. Please keep your words soft and treat with a great attitude. It may not move until you can regain your composure. Okay, so let's move on to the next rest of the day. The next rest of the day is on the 2nd. This is the 3 of Pentacles and it's reverse. Do not give up on this card and continue the same effort. The energy of encouragement is coming out. On this day, to reach your personal goals, you may have a hard time, but be confident in your talent. Also, to achieve great goals, for those who have diverse perspectives, experiences, and expertise, borrowing knowledge is likely to lead to a positive direction. So now let's move on to the next rest of the day. The next rest of the day is on the 3rd. This is the 7 of Cups. On this day, You feel like you are going to lose sight of yourself because of the temptation. You are always looking for fun and lot of dreams. Having a dream is a very good thing, but it also motivates you. However, in your mind, on this day, there are various clutters. Instead of putting it away, you're just thinking about what you want to do next. If you just keep thinking about your fantasies, in the end, you can't do anything. Be a little more careful and be prepared to resist temptation. So let's move on to the next rest of the day. The next rest of the day is on the 4th. This is the 8 of Pentacles and it's reverse. You are distracted and can concentrate on what's in front of you. You have a lot of dissatisfaction and confusion, and you are likely to cut corners where you should be serious. It may be due to lack of clear plan. You may also be in the wrong direction of your efforts. You can continue doing things that you don't have to do. You may get stuck in a bad lifestyle. In other case, if you find that this is not the case, please take the opportunity to review it immediately. Now let's move on to your next rest of the day. The next rest of the day is on the 5th. This is the Page of Swords. There may be some challenges on this day. This card that shows the tension before the battle. Let's ask about the surroundings and the situation so that we can respond to any situation. Then, concentrate on where you get caught so that you can detect the danger. When difficulties or trials come, let's deal with reason, intellect, and honesty. If you don't panic and keep calm, you should be able to survive dangerous situations. So let's move on the next rest of the day. So the 6th is your fortunate day. So let's step forward to the 7th. So let's skip that. So the 7th is the Hierophant. This is reverse. On this day, this time of year shows that relationships are not well maintained. You can't believe people and you are worried where you can run just for your own thoughts and your fields of vision was narrowed. You may have a feeling of loneliness that you can't talk to anyone. To get through this situation, take the plunge and accept the present situation or condition. It's about throwing away selfish behaviors and thoughts. And the most important thing is be more considerate of others. Take the courage to walk up to others. It may be pessimistic as you may think. Now let's move on to the next rest of the day. The next rest of the day is on the 8th. This is the King of Swords and it's reverse. On this day, your strong spirit and smartness shows that it is going in the wrong direction, overlooking efficiently and rationality. It doesn't take into account human emotions at all. You may have the impression that you are ruthless, emotionless, and scary because you believe your judgment is absolute. There is also a tendency to reject people's opinions. It may be difficult to stay calm. Let's start by listening to people's opinions. Now let's move on to the next rest of the day. The next rest of the day is on the 9th. This is the Tower. There is likely to be a sudden big change. People hate change and become anxious. But the changes that will come to you on this day, it's a very normal thing to accept. If you don't think that the old ways is helping you, be willing to accept the change. Break the old foundations of the past and create new ones for the future. So let's move on to the next of the days. The next of the days on the 10th. This is the 4 of Pentacles and it's also reverse. On this day, I have a feeling that things will not go as planned. You had a hard attitude because you wanted to lose it. That safety measures backfires and you lose something important. You may be caught up in your immediate desires and act prematurely. It also shows that it is stingy, chasing only your own interests, chilling around. It may come out that you have spared your money and your own strength. On this day, there is a risk of doing something that will lower your evaluation. So pay attention to your actions. Okay, so your next rest of the day is on the 11th. This is the temperance. It's also reversed. You won't be able to control your emotion well on this day. There is a tendency for mismatch between one's emotions and words. It can also make it difficult to communicate with others. Even if you try to do your best, it will be difficult to organize your state of mind. In such a case, forgive, including yourself. Let's divide it when it is time to nourish mentally. If you make a mistake in a full of stress, do not chase further. So we skip 12 because that is your fortunate day. So we move on the 13th. So the 13th is this 4 of Swords. This day will be the day when you will recover both physically and mentally and get up again. Even if you've been hurt or physically and mentally exhausted in the past, for you now, it will be charged with enough energy to return to activity again. However, let's decide when to take action. There is a blank, so you can be careful about getting started. That said, that if you take too much rest, it's getting more and more unpleasant. So don't be too laid back. So the next fortunate days, the next 14 is your fortunate day. Let's skip that. So the rest of the days on the 15th, this is the 5 of Wands and it's reversed. You or someone else, it's a very stubborn day. Physical fatigue, mental weakness, digging up the past. It might be stubborn. If the situation is unlikely to change, either one has no choice but to give up. Okay, so for Capricorn, you or someone else, for Capricorn, there is a good day on the 6th, especially on the job side. Make accurate and wise decisions. You are smart and you think you can come up with good ideas. With a responsive response, you will be able to work amazingly around you. So on the 14th, the situation was different from the previous situation. You will be blessed with a chance to reaffirm your charm and ability. Also, you want to be like this and I want to be this kind of thing. If you have a dream or hope, say it out and make a strong wish. This strong belief will attract lack of luck. So the first half part of Capricorn, communication with the surrounding does not go well. It's easy to get emotional and it's going to be a little difficult to spend. Let's think that it is the time of slackness and trials are coming. Stop blaming yourself and others. It makes you feel lighter when it times to supplement your mind. Then around the 13th, it's gradually recovered. On 14th days, the situation is big and you are blessed with opportunities. By saying that, I want to be like this, I want to do something like this, there is also energy that can carry various lacks. Regardless of this day alone, regrets, having become angry, if you want to be more flexible, just talk positively. So that's all for Capricorn for the first half of March. So the energy of good luck in the first half part of March, there is a powerful energy and you have a wonderful life path for the first half part of March. I hope this will help you in your daily life. I will be back with your last half part of your path life for March 16 to 30, 2021. I hope you subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. See you and have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.